The Warutteri was a marvel of renewal engineering. It was the largest and most powerful ship in the fleet, equipped with the highly experimental vortex drive, and as of 3 cycles ago, missing. We of course have telemetry from before the incident. Everything seemed normal aside from a slight flutter in the engine core. Tech teams planetside blamed it on poor cryon flow or some technobabble nonsense, but were confident it would work itself out. 2 minutes later, the pride of the fleet vanished. Let me be specific with my terms here. The Warutteri had every sensor known to Randall tracking it. There was no debris and no warp trail. Magnetic, gravitational and thermal sensors read 0. They had teams looking for time travel just in case the law of causality took a vacation that day. It simply vanished without a trace. What we did have was an audio recording, but the data stream was badly corrupted by radiation from the vortex drive. Our best linguistics and computer scientists could only recover a few seconds of speech. Head engineer of... should be fine. Engine is... wish me luck. Investigations began immediately, but ultimately went nowhere. No one appeared to be at fault. The leader of Fleet Command was forced to resign for putting so many resources into a single vessel, but this was more politics than anything. Life moved on. Lessons were ignored. The military began an even larger flagship as soon as the dust settled. It seemed like the mystery would never be solved. Until... Ragda was sitting at a popular human restaurant, awkwardly holding something called a meatball. The food was technically compatible with her physiology, and delicious, assured the cook, but it felt weird to mix food and geometry. She set the culinary monstrosity down and returned to her datapad. The recording from the lost ship played over and over. Her antenna could just barely detect a message hidden beneath the static, but she couldn't make it out. The mystery of it all fascinated her, even though it was probably futile. She looked up from her pad to see Human looking down. Can't blame you for not liking the food. The name's Jasper. My dad owns the place. He's a better storyteller than cook. Anyway, I overheard that recording. What's an Warutteri? It turns out humans can instinctively decipher speech, even when the audio recording is badly damaged. What the best and brightest ran all failed at for years, a single human managed in seconds. A few minutes later, Jasper had reconstructed the full message. This thing recording? Cool. This is the head engineer of the Warutteri speaking. I may have released a small amount of nitrous oxide onto the bridge to knock out the crew. They'll be fine in a few hours. Anyway, this vortex engine is a piece of work. If my math is right, it should be capable of forming a micro-wormhole and jumping halfway across the system. You're about to be really glad you hired a human. Or you get sent through a cosmic wood chipper and get scattered across subspace. Wish me luck.